All right, let me share the stream real quick. Perfect. Okay. All right. Perfect. So we are going to be cutting some cards. How's it going, Christian? Welcome to the stream. I'm good. How are you? Good to have you here, of course. So currently, everyone was very excited on Discord. They made some historic Brawl lists. I think we're going to play you guys. And at the moment, I'm working on this. I'm about to finish it up. I just need to cut 27 more cards. So I don't even know where to begin. Everything here seems good for me. There's no sound? Really? Is there still no sound? Did something happen? It seems to be working. Can you guys hear me? Hmm. Okay, so you can hear me. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah, because it seems like it's working, but got me worried there for a bit. But not a problem. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. It's going to be a relatively short stream. I don't think I'm going to do a draft today. I think we're just going to play against you guys. You guys seemed very excited about the idea of playing Historic Brawl on the Discord. So for now, I'm just going to finish this up real quick and we'll jump into some games. I still don't know what to cut. I really don't know what to cut here. So everything seems good so far? Stream-wise? Alright, so... And 24 cards? That's kind of crazy here. So, extinction event... Perfect, sounds good. I'm gonna cut Doomscar here, I think, for now. And I have no idea. So, all these are good. We're going to be using a sort of a combo in this list, right? We're going to be focusing on approach of the second sun here, and we're going to try to tutor it basically with Saloon Division, solve the equation, and invert, and basically win the game if we don't have a win con, right? And the other win con of this list, we're playing Cody, by the way. The other win con would be Ulamog, right? But Ulamog is a permanent. We're also playing Paradox Engine to basically get out the Ulamog and cast our ultimatums easier. So for now, I still need to cut 23 cards, so it's a big yikes, right? Most of these I need. Maybe we can cut Explorer. I mean, I still have a lot of ramp. I don't need to ramp like that. Explorer doesn't seem good if I have Growth Spiral here. I have a ton of ramp in the list, so Culling Ritual, Harmonize. They have to be good. Okay. Maybe Doomblade isn't very versatile. If we have Fateful Absence. The 1-drops seem too much, right? 0 drops, 1 drops, Fatal Push. I don't know about that. Let's try it without Fatal Push. Let's also cut. Man, it's a lot of cards that we need to cut. I have no clue where to start. I'm gonna cut Bedevil here, I think. We're running some charms in this list as well, so I don't think I need Bedevil necessarily. Supreme Will, Mystical Dispute, and running counter spells with Cody has to be bad. Has to be bad. But we do absolutely need the Pact of Negation here as form of protection. But I think I'm running too much protection actually. I'm gonna cut the Snakeskin Veil here. Probably Narset is necessary to combo it off with Commit. Man, 18 more cards. Yikes. Okay. Baleful Mastery might be a little too slow for me. Unleash the Inferno seems good. Gonna cut Rip Apart here. I think if I have Unleash the Inferno, but I might be cutting too many things here. I think I'm gonna end up cutting Rip Apart here. Can't really cut any of these top ends here. We cannot cut these at all. Inspired Ultimatum, Emergent Ultimatum. We have Ulamog. Yeah, so far 16 more cards. Man. Alright, I'm gonna cut Inquisition here, I think. Wash Away. Wash Away is a must. So if we have Wash Away, I'm cutting the Dispute then here. I'm also gonna cut probably Inquisition. I can do without Inquisition, I think. Lightning Bolt is not even necessary. Cut Inquisition, cut Lightning Bolt. We have a Braid to destroy artifacts and stuff, right? We have Fire Prophecy. Do we have a way to deal with enchantments? Huh. I actually cut all the ways. Well, we have gonna cut Culling Ritual here as well. I'm going to cut probably even Lorehold Command here, but that's pretty bad. So I'm gonna cut Hedron Archive here. Let's try it without. And we can't cut any more of these 2-drops here. That's crazy. Alright, let me just finish this up real quick, you guys, and we'll jump into some games here. I haven't tested it out yet. It probably needs some work, but I'm trying my best here to make it very good. 3 ultimatums. We have Seagate Restoration, right? Do we need Inspired Ultimatum? Probably not. Gonna cut the Inspired Ultimatum here. Magma Opus is necessary. Ulamog is a game ender here for me. Golos. We actually need our tutors here, so 10 more cards. 10 more. Okay. Should I try it with not a lot of protection? Tamiyo's Safekeeping. What am I protecting with Tamiyo's Safekeeping? I'm cutting Tamiyo's Safekeeping. Brainstorm. Slip out the back I'm going to keep though. Wash Away. Heroic Intervention. I mean, it's either Heroic Intervention or Teferi's Protection. Your life total can't change and you gain protection from everything, all permanents. I'm cutting Heroic Intervention here. Regrowth could be good for us, sure, but Cody exiles the card, right? Lesser mana value until end of turn. You might cast that card without paying its mana cost. Put each other card exiled this way. Okay, so I think it goes to the graveyard then. So Regrowth has to be good here. Prismari. I don't think we have an immediate way to deal with enchantments. I don't think. Just pretty bad. Maybe we cut Unleash the Inferno. No, I think we do need to Unleash the Inferno here. Alright. One more of these have to go here, I think. We have a lot of seven mana cards, so they're not going to fetch each other necessarily. So, which one do we cut though out of these? Seagate Restoration, and I cut the Ultimatum because of the Seagate Restoration. Alrund's Epiphany. No, we can't. We're gonna take a million extra turns. Can you play Standard? Yeah, we can play Standard. So what I'm going to do here is like play against you guys, and whoever wants to play Standard, we can play Standard. Whoever wants to play Historic Brawl, we can play Historic Brawl, and then whoever wants to play Explorer, we can play Explorer. So for now, I'm not gonna grind out the Standard ladder because that's kind of boring. But if you want to play against me, we can play Standard if you like. We're playing multiple formats here, so it's not a problem. I'm cutting Endless Detour here. We're running 43 lands. Yeah. Alright, what else? We're running 14 top ends here. So we're definitely gonna play whatever you guys like, Standard, Explorer, but I'm just going to play against you guys basically, because a lot of people have been, wanting to play, and we're just here to satisfy everyone, right? All right, let's cut Harmonize for now. Let's cut all the card draw, and we need Harmonize. Draws 3 cards. I mean, how do you cut this? A green card that draws 3 cards. Okay. D-Spark is a must. Tyrant Scorn. I cut Fading Hope because of the Tyrant Scorn. Expressive Iteration. Expressive Iteration could be good with Cody, right? Assassin's Trophy, Lightning Helix. These are uncuttable cards. Mind Stone. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna cut the Ornithopter here. Man, this can't be good. Alright. Solve the equation. Broker's Charm. 6 more cards. I'm gonna cut the Lore Hold command. Time Wipe, Extinction Event. We have Deafening Clarion here. Should be good. Broker's Charm, Riveteer's Charm, Supreme Will. I'm gonna cut the Supreme Will here as well. Although it plays, man. All right, let's just try it. Let's get it over with, right? Otherworldly Gaze betters our Cody chances. Slip out the back, wash away. Is Mox Amber even good? Add 1 mana of any color among legendary creatures and planeswalkers you control. Our legendary creature is colorless, so Mox Amber is out of here. The only legendary planeswalker here is Narset, and it means Mox Amber is only going to give us blue. The other legendary creature that we have is Ulamog, which is colorless, so Mox Amber had to leave. Alright, I'm gonna cut the Celestis here. We have a lot of ramp here, I think, and not that we need it necessarily. Golos, Thought Distortion. We have Ruinous Ultimatum, which is kind of uncastable at the moment, but it's okay. Man, let me try it without the Harmonize. Okay. I really don't want to cut that card, but okay, 1 more card. Slip out the back, wash away. And these are all good. Slip out the back is here for the Cody. Veil of Summer, wash away. Brainstorm, we have Pact of Negation, but we're cutting too much protection here. Painful Bond, it's a good card. Regrowth, D-Spark, okay. Galvanic Iteration is gonna end games here. Assassin's Trophy. Okay, let's try it with without this. Okay, let's fix the mana. real quick. Commander. Alright, command tower, crossroads are necessary. Also, world tree for the Golos is extra necessary. And then we play cycling. Alright, let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's get all of these. All of the triomes. Got all of them. Okay. Pay 2. Pay 2. Let's get these in as well. Let's get unless we're gonna get I don't want the Innistrad ones. Let's get this. Let's get that. Let's get that as well. This. Okay. Alright. And pathways should do it, right? So we have, okay. Okay. Let's get something like a hive. There are other lands that I'm surely forgetting about. Surely. We have Saloon Division already, sure, okay. Huh. Oh yeah. Legendary. Okay. So which one would we need out of the legendary ones? Beseiju for sure. Otawara as well, right? And then Aiganjo? Sure. Alright. Oops. Cut this island here. Cody. Alright, so who's ready to play some historic Brawl? Anyone ready? I want to test this list out. Seems good so far. Seems good. Anyone trying to play a game? Or should I just test it out with one quick game? Alright. Let me invite you, Christian. You're Astaroth, right? Yeah. I haven't started yet, Can of Chunky. I just finished making my new historic Brawl list, and I'm ready to test it out. So it's Astaroth, isn't it, Christian? So this is oh, actually, hold up. Let me do this again because we need to change it up, right? I'm gonna test my my new list. I haven't played a single game with it yet. But Christian, I sent you. Yeah, okay, perfect. Perfect. Alright, so this is going to be the first game. Nalia. Okay, interesting. What does Nalia do? You may look at the top cover of your library anytime you may cast Cleric, Rogue. Also, it's a party list. At the beginning of combat, if you have full party, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control, and those creatures gain Death Touch until end of turn. Yikes. That's it. That's a... I have a historic Brawl list whenever you're ready to. Sounds good. Perfect. I'll play you guys. I still want to play this. This Cody list. Seems interesting. But that's a commander. So they lead with a wizard, sure. Alright, we growth spiral here. Okay. So we're missing black. We can brainstorm. Alright, so they have a warrior and a wizard for now. Well, they can resolve it next turn, huh? Sure. Alright, we draw. No lands is very bad. Still no lands. Sure. Okay. Regrowth can go. Narset can go. Wait, how come we can't target those? Okay, perfect. Alright, Narset will draw, sure. We'll pass for now. So we need to kind of... Oh, they're going... Okay. We need to... Okay, they're not playing their... This is at instant speed, right? Okay. Instant speed. They can transform it, but at least we deal with one creature. So we're giving them the option here. But that's exactly what I wanted, because if we were to target the underdog, they'd probably transform the Awakener anyway. So it's fine. As long as they spend their entire turn doing that. Okay. Let's see if the Cody survives. I'm gonna draw a Regrowth. Regrowth is gonna bring back my Brainstorm, I believe. So we can dig for more lands. 43 lands are not enough? Sure. Oketra's Monument. What does it do? Whenever you cast a creature spell, create a 1/1 warrior. Okay. So this is basically going to get really out of hand quickly, right? This is a cleric, this is a demon now, this is a warrior. Prismari command is perfect here for me. We're still at risk. This is going to be really scary here. Morbid Opportunist. We need a board wipe, which I'm not drawing. That's a big yikes. Alright, so we get 5 mana. We need some lands. Okay. This is going to be our black source. So, okay. So far, it's pretty interesting. So far, we're almost dying. Okay. Let's block something. Lightning Strike is clutch here. Alright, so we need to lightning strike. That has to be really good. That has to be really good. Alright, they take the draw. Man, I'm happy about that. They have four cards in hand, but at least we're getting out of something here. I need a big spell. Emiria's Call is a big spell. But solve the equation. What can we get for 5 mana? We need lands as well. Tyrant's Scorn is a good one for me here. Okay, we're barely holding on now. Barely, but it's something. If they draw removal, that could be pretty bad for us, because that means we have to bounce the Cody, but still. Ketra's Monument, sure. Are they going to flash in the underdog as well? We can block the underdog, which is no problem. Black Market Connections. Alright, Saloon Division. Okay, I'll grab a Galvanic Iteration, why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so let's tap this. Hold up. We need white, right? We need white. Let's tap this. Tap this. How much does that leave us with? Can we cast this? Yeah. Alright, that's pretty good. Oh, Fire Prophecy is not a good one here. Unfortunate. Pact of Negation is good. Cody, forgot that was a card, to be honest. Yeah, it's such a fun commander. Very complex as well when it comes to deck building, because it's been hard for me. But it's okay. The complexity is what makes it fun for me, right? But Cody so far has been pretty good. Alright, so they made a changeling here. Okay, they're trying to establish a board here. Let's see what they try to do. We have Angels now, which is pretty good. Tenacious Underdog. Okay. Sure. Okay. They draw a card. So far, they're trying to invest on the board before they play their commander. We haven't seen their commander yet, which is interesting. Okay. Sure. Teferi's Protection. Alright, let's pass. There's a lot we can do, right? Memory is a sorcery, so we're not relying on memory here. We have Tyrant Scorn and Teferi's Protection. I think this is game, to be honest. If they don't have removal here, okay. Before they go into combat, let's put a stop here. Okay, they're trying to end this, I guess. But we have Teferi's Protection, which is our game under necessarily. Alright, so they're past the combat? Sure. Let's kill Nylea here. Or Nalia or whatever. Okay, they can replay Nalia. Gonna Pact of Negation the Nalia. For 0 mana. 0 mana counterspell. That's crazy. Alright. They're gonna try to attack here, which is fine. Wash away. Yeah, counter spells are bad. Alright, so that's game, right? They're fully tapped out. We can just attack with the angels and win. Auto pay. We have to pay the cost of Pact of Negation here. Alright, so we won our first game with Cody, but the deck is missing a couple things here, I think. But so far, so good. Alright, let's test it out some more. Maybe we just got unlucky at the beginning here. But good game, Christian. Very, very good game. I love the party theme that you have. I love it. Very good indeed. Alright, so Can of Chunky, you're next, right? Okay, so Can of Chunky is next. GG's, Christian. That was a fun commander you got there. Alright. So we're playing Can of Chunky. Let's see what their commander is. Azusa. Can of Chunky loves mono green. Okay. This hand is funny. Yikes. Alright. We're going second with a hand like this. Okay. What's the worst that can happen? We have Farewell, right? Unleash is also very, very good for me here. Destroy target land. Okay, so they're ramping. We got the upper hand for sure. So since we don't have a play for next turn necessarily, I'm going to play this tapped. Let's see. We're definitely going to take the Ren here. They can ramp into nothing, but Ren can benefit off of the amount of lands that they have, right? And the Treefolk can actually outgrow the Unleashed Inferno, which can be pretty bad for us. Yeah, so they can cultivate, yeah, yikes, a ton of ramp. Ton. But that's what the list does. They're doing their thing so far. Paradox Engine. Yes, please. Alright, Cody gets down. Next turn we have 5 mana, but we can use the 5 mana on the Paradox Engine, right? Well, we can't cast permanents anymore, so GG's. It's okay. We'll find a way to cast Paradox Engine, no problem. Paradox Engine is a combo piece here within the list. So far they're just, you know, playing a ton of lands here. They have Ghost Quarter, they can kill our command tower. Oh, we don't have basic lands in the deck. That can put us behind. Land destruction is a real thing here. They go after the Triome. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Yeah, we have 0 basics in the deck, so that does it leaves us behind. But so far we have ways to deal with their creatures, right? I'm gonna play the Crossroads here. I think we're missing red now. Red. Now I'm gonna scry as well. They have Field of Ruin now as well. So they're gonna... Alright. Yeah, that's pretty annoying. Alright, that's something they can't kill. Okay, and we have an answer to almost any big creature that they might play. But the land destruction is just unforgiving, right? Alright, that's pretty good. What do you got now? So they're done for now. Okay. We can't play Arcane Signet? How come? Oh, so Arcane Signet, but it's color's identity. How come we can't play Arcane Signet? Am I doing something wrong? You guys know why I'm not able to play Arcane Signet? Is it because of Cody? But the 5 colors are supposed to be in its color's identity, or else we won't be able to play any of these cards. What could it be? Oh yeah, that's pretty good for them. The Tarask has not been cast, so it doesn't have ward or haste. Why can I not play Arcane Signet? I still can't play it. Alright. That's pretty good still. Oh, there are a lot of things we can do here. I'm gonna activate Cody, unleash the Inferno on a big creature, hopefully. Yeah, no big creature, so... Okay. So no Paradox Engine just yet, but it's okay. Can activate Farewell. We have Farewell as well. Yeah, I'm not worried. So far, so good. We can just pass. We have the upper hand by a mile, right? We have the removal. They have the creatures. Faceless Haven should be a good removal target for me. Alright, now we're top decking our lands. Pretty good. Just gonna keep passing here. I still don't know why I can't activate Arcane Signet. Or cast it, at least. It's an artifact, right? So I should cut this card. Okay, they can go for the Faceless Haven, no problem. Alright. Let's see what we top deck. Hopefully something good here. Oh, they have protection. Ooh, that's a pretty good one. Okay. But that allows us to resolve our Paradox Engine, which I'm happy with. Take action. Deafening Clarion. Can't cast it since it's a sorcery. Which is fine. Alright. They get the Tarask back. Yikes, they can actually cast the Tarask, huh? That's fine. Alright, let's put in our Paradox Engine here. Let's put in our... So we can cast the Signet when we don't actually have Cody on the battlefield. Oh, yeah. Okay, my bad. Wow, that's really stupid. Cody says you can't cast permanent spells. What was I thinking? Yep. Nissa who shakes the world.
What a strange and magnificent world.
That's pretty good. That's really good. Alright. Okay. A ton of damage. That's fine. Alright, so that's 9. That's 4. Alright. So Auron's Epiphany. Time Warp. Just all the extra turns, right? We're gonna exile their board, all their creatures, everything. We need to find a way to deal with Nissa here as well. But we offered them all of our three. Okay. Wait, what? Why didn't we get our Karn's ability here? What's going on? How does that work? Okay. I wonder why. Why didn't we get our you may cast the other cards without paying their mana cost? Okay. Take target player. Oh, we can't target. Okay. Alright. You learn as you go. So we're gonna Excuse me guys, this deck is very new to me. So I'm just taking it as slow as I can. Okay. They put their commander back. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. That's about it, right? Yep. So Nissa can finish us off here pretty comfortably. Man, I should have gotten something else then. If I knew, damn. I definitely should have gotten something else here. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna play Azusa here. That's fine. Okay. Pretty bad. Alright. Thought distortion is awful here. Yeah. Good game. Alright, so I couldn't find the right things, right? And also, man, I should have known. Since since the other extra turn card cannot target a player because it's cast through the ultimatum, we weren't able to get advantage off of it, right? GG's kind of chunky. Good game. Man, that game gave me the impression of like mono green is all you need. Yeah. That game, I was just like, it felt very weak for me. You know, the list felt very, very weak. Mainly because like there are a couple things there that I just. Alright. So we need bounce. So far it's pretty bad in my opinion. I think it needs some improvement here. I couldn't even take an extra turn with Karn's Temporal Sundering here because we couldn't target. Okay. So for a situation like that, yeah, Cody's definitely a fun commander, but it's not really, it's random, right? Yeah, I think you like mono green, don't you, Can of Junkie? Yeah, the majority of your commanders have been mono green. So who's up next? Who wants to play next? I didn't get any of my punch after all the ramp. Yeah. Well, you got the Tarask. You were able to buy it back again from the graveyard, but I wasn't really worried about the Tarask. I was just worried about the list itself. You know, our list, my list. I think it's missing some things here. We can try it again. Maybe I'm doing stuff wrong. Maybe I'm just doing stuff wrong. Alright, who wants to play next? And if you guys want to play anything else, it's fine as well. It's fine by me. We can play other stuff. Man, I definitely messed it up with the Karn's Temporal Sundering there. I think the list also misses card draw. I think the list is definitely missing some card draw. So I think we do need to put back. Still reworking my Hoffy deck. Speaking of weird interactions, do Blitz cards count as tokens? I don't think Blitz cards can't count as tokens. Maybe I'm wrong. You haven't really like paid any mind to them, right? So, Blitz. So Blitz, you can cast a spell for its Blitz cost. It gains haste, and when this creature dies, draw a card. Yeah, so it doesn't count as a token. You're casting the same creature. I'll give it another go if you want to try it again. I actually do, but let me just change some of this the stuff here. I think I do need Seagate. Or maybe at least not Seagate. Harmonize. So far, it's pretty troubling. So far, I think it needs a little bit of tweaking here and there. All right, let's go again. I sent you an invite. Oh, Christian, you wanted to play again? I don't mind. Wasn't expecting all the extra turn cards to show up. Yeah, I definitely messed it up. I think I should have included 2 extra turn cards and something else. Because Karn's Temporal Sundering does not target through the ultimatum, so alright. I'm in for a brawl match after. Sounds good. So it's very awkward that we're not drawing any of our ramp spells in the beginning. Just made a new mono blue. You'll hate me for it. Oh, a ton of counter spells. Oh, Brawl? Maybe it's a Brawl deck. Brawl is definitely very overpowered. 2 mana commander. Sounds interesting. Huh. It is Brawl, yeah. Brawl is very, very overpowered. Brawl is hard to beat. It's a deck that's extremely hard to beat. Yikes, it's a tapped land? That's awful. Okay, so they can replay it, but I want them to spend their entire turn doing that. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Alright, they still have plenty of cards in hand, but we have an extinction event for whatever they decide to play there. Druid class. Druid class is a decent card. Okay. Interesting. The Spark is a good one here. Alright, Pactive Negation is an awful get there. So should we run 0 counter spells in this list? We have 1, 2, 3. Huh. What do we get? Okay. So Brawl, yeah, Brawl is just yikes. Brawl is scary. Especially Brawl on the play is just no joke. It's not fun. Let's see what their top end is. Nalia's Intervention. Reveal them and put them into your hand. 4 lands. Okay. They could have searched for like Field of Ruin and stuff like that with the intervention there. I think they're just taking it easy on us, aren't they? Alright. I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna play something on their turn. Okay. Let's see what they got. Definitely very interesting here. We're also having land issues with this list. I think we need 44 lands. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. So they have 9 mana. They have mana for like a Tarask, yeah. Alright, that's easily dealt with for me. Sure. Alright, let's see what we get here. Lightning Helix. Lightning Helix is fine by me, I guess. I mean, we can just hit their face with it, right? Alright, I'm not gonna waste it. I'm just gonna use it right away. Very, very interesting. Should we do it now? Man, we're not drawing lands. That's such an issue, right? It's such an issue. Alright. Hopefully we can top deck an untapped land. We did. Ulamog. Alright. Ulamog I'm going to put back. Same goes for Prismari command here. Sure, Ulamog can be first. But that's okay, because I'm going to pass here, I think. Okay, let's see what they got. We already dealt with the Tarask, so which is like a big, very, very hard to deal with kind of creature here. And Nissa is such a problem, right? Sure. Okay. That's fine. All right. And this is so hard to play. This is so complex. All right, so do we take this out or Nissa? Nissa has to be the priority here, right? So maybe we can do something about the Nissa here, something else, right? Next turn we can have Thought Distortion. But D-Spark has to be the play here, I think. No, let's do Commit. Let's put that back. Prismari Command is gonna do this for us. Okay. Sure. So far, not so great, but it's just the decision making with this list is unforgiving. Alright. Wash away, Thought Distortion, and we have to deal with Nissa, right? Okay. Oh, this deck is no joke. No joke. We're at a point where Thought Distortion is not necessarily. Oh, Vorinclex. Vorinclex, huh? All right. Vorinclex is just bad for us. We have to counter Vorinclex. Unless they have Veil of Summer, of course, but I don't think it's a possibility. So they're getting Zendikar's Royal back. Okay. Slip out the back, huh? Alright, let's activate this. Just so we can actually use it later on. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We're not playing nothing here, I think. I'm gonna play Thought Distortion, see what we can get off the top. Just kill whatever threat that they might have in hand here. Harmonize is good. Harmonize is a very necessary draw here. Okay. Oh. Alright. This is exactly what we needed. So it's either they kill us this turn or they don't, basically. They draw a card, they draw more cards. Okay. Interesting. So this is where it gets very interesting for me. Yeah, very good reset here. Even though I'm going to take damage, it doesn't really matter for me. They got Vorinclex back, which is fine. I can do something about the Vorinclex, I hope. Alright. We have 5, 6, 7, sure. Let's see what we get off the top. Assassin's Trophy. Huh. Assassin's Trophy. Let's see. Because these are both even when it comes to extinction event, right? Wow, this is a very good draw for me here, I think. Okay. Okay. We're not going to return that to hand. Growth Spiral is fine. Time Warp, back to back. Okay. Alright, Key to the Archive, sure. Sure. Take more turns. Otherworldly Gaze should be very good here for me. Alright, let's do Saloon Vision first. Final Parting or Discover the Formula. Which one should we get? Final Parting gives us a lot of things here actually. Expressive Iteration. So what do we need? We actually need that other sun kind of card, right? How do we tutor for it? I think I'm going to take the Discover the Formula here, to be honest. Alright. Otherworldly Light. Sure. Alright, so here's where we need to be relatively careful. Gonna attack with these. Alright. Unfortunately we can't go for Discover the Formula. Painful Bond is good, but we're gonna go even here. So this is going to be a removal for that. And then they'll be left with Vorinclex, which we kind of need to deal with here. So Painful Bond, we have 1, 2. Okay, so we're going to lose 2 more life. Paradox Engine. And Ruinous Ultimatum. Okay. Let's just pass. Let's see what they do. Ruinous Ultimatum should be very good for us here. Alright, we just need to kill off their threats there, right? Do we have the mana for the ultimatum here? 1, 2, 3 white, and then 2 black, and then 2 red. Yeah, we don't have 2 red at the moment. Alright, so they're trying to resolve Vorinclex here, which is fine. To them, Vorinclex is priority, right? And then, sure, Azusa is fine. So it says, whenever an opponent taps a land for mana, that land doesn't untap during its control's untap step. Okay. Deafening Clarion isn't going to do it for us. We don't have Ruinous Ultimatum as well. We can phase out the Vorinclex if anything, right? But I need 3 blue for that, which I think I have. So, okay. Hopefully we found something good here. Regrowth. What's regrowth going to get me? We can't play the regrowth. I mean, we can play the regrowth this turn. And what is it going to get me? Removal. We have removal. We have Despark in the graveyard. So I'm going to play regrowth here. Get Despark. And pass, I think. Alright, I'm going to discard Fire Prophecy, Galvanic Iteration, and Paradox Engine here. This is so scary so far. All they need is literally one threat. We can't untap next turn, so yeah, I think it's game anyway. Yeah, I think that's game since we can't untap these lands next turn. Yeah, Vorinclex was a problem anyway. Alright. We need something that has red in it. I'm gonna get this. For the Ruinous Ultimatum. Can we survive for one turn? I don't know. Not if they play that. Well, even if they play that, they don't have a creature, right? On the battlefield? Alright. Let's phase it now. Yeah, but even then, we're dead, no matter what. Man, it sucks. It really does. Maybe I should have desparked there. They play that. They probably play a land. If they play a land, it's pretty much game here. Yeah. Yeah, we've got nothing. And Vorinclex is unforgiving here. Yeah, good game. Alright. It is what it is. And if I had one more red source, I could have Ruinous Ultimatumed and then done something there significant, but I don't think so. Resolving Vorinclex means like we basically don't get an entire turn while they have a threat on the board. So yeah, very good, very good. GG's goes to Can of Chunky. I had no way of dealing with Vorinclex. I had Despark. Maybe I should have played it, but I don't think it would have mattered because I had such a low life points and my my lands were tapped, right? So GG. Alright, Kyler, you're playing next. Or is it Christian? You want to play standard? Sure. We'll play standard. I had Ecological Appreciation ready to go next turn. Ecological Appreciation? I forgot what that card does. I forgot what it does. Chris can go first. Okay. Alright, Chris. So, I'm inviting you. We are going to play standard, you said, right? Yeah, I think I need to find more interaction with... Cut all the... I think I need to cut all the counter spells. Include one more extra land. Include more interaction within the list. The card draw seemed fine here. Select list. Hello? Oh, okay. Alright, so they're playing... What do I play in standard? Probably this. I've been enjoying this so far. Yeah, the list definitely needs improvement, but so far, I mean, it's doing its thing. It's just like what I'm finding is not good enough. Let's say that. And I think the card curve should be a little better. Like, I think I have too many 7 mana cards. It should be like 7 mana cards, 8 mana cards, 6 mana cards, 5 mana cards, and so on and so on. Allows you to choose 4 creatures with X or less. Oh yeah, the Strixhaven one. Yeah, that's a insane card, especially if you have the mana for it. That's an insane card if you have the mana for it. Okay. So we're playing against werewolves. Probably a turn 2 wolf. Yeah. Pack leader is a good one. Bloodtide Harvester should be decent here. They're on the play with werewolves, which is interesting. Fight rigging wolves. Okay, I've made something similar to that, but it's very slow with werewolves. Very slow. Okay. Yeah, finale of devastation usually is game over. Finale of devastation is just crazy. So they're growing the pack leader. Pack leader is going to be hard to kill here. Alright. Man, Tezzeret is so good here, but we need to kill one of those, right? Okay, very, very aggressive here. Let's make some blockers. So far, so good, though. I mean, the Ob should be putting them at a slight disadvantage here. Go for the pack leader. They're gonna draw a card here. Okay, we can't do anything about that, unfortunately. Alright, so they do it that way. Sure. Alright, so we block the pack leader and we kill the Tovolar, right? Yeah, that's okay. Or it becomes a 5/3, right? But it has 3. Yikes. So it becomes a something 6. We should have double blocked actually, but it's fine. Alright, instead of losing one or losing both, let's just lose one. Same thing basically, but if X is 10 or more creatures, come with 10 plus 10, yeah. Alright. They discarded another Tovolar. Interesting. I think we honestly play the Harvester here. They're gonna get this so big to the point where we can't deal with it. Wasn't it you I played it on the other day? Oh, you played Finale of Devastation on Kyler? Oh, yikes. Okay. That's something, right? Alright, that's a board that we can't deal with. So that's game. It's not even worth having this as a blocker, to be honest. Let's try to find something here. Deadly Dispute. Do we give up on the Ob? I mean, we can make a blocker. We can cast Tezzeret. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Anvil. Yeah, they flip anyway, so that's a problem. We need to have them attack us or the planeswalkers, and we need to swing back. I think that's the only way we win. I'm definitely gonna give away the Ob here for sure. I mean, there's no point of keeping Ob anymore. They have a lot of cards in hand they can discard. But I used to bring Ulamog out as a 2020. Nice. Alright, so that benefits them, right? Oh, they just wiped our board? Oh yeah, good game. Yeah, that's enough for me to leave on, right? Yeah. Alright. Burn down the house was all they needed. GG's. Okay. Very, very good game. Goes to Christian. Good game. That was a very interesting list. Very interesting. I always found it hard to believe playing Werewolf Pack Leader in a Wolves deck, but I guess the new lands makes it more consistent in a way. So Kyler, you're playing next? You're gonna play Brawl, are you not? Brawl is gonna be such a problem. Alright, who's playing next? Kyler? No, you can use whatever you like. Play Brawl. Play whatever you like. Play Brawl. Sure. I wouldn't mind. Let's showcase the deck, right? I mean, if it's good, I don't mind. Let's see what we can do. Oh, welcome, Nicholas. It's about time, huh? I'm glad you're here. It's fine. Welcome, Nicholas. I'm glad you're here. Glad you finally caught a stream. So I'm currently playing against you guys, and if you want to play a game, I'm down for it. Alright, Kyler, load up. Let me invite you or challenge you, and let's play Historic Brawl. Welcome to the stream, Nicholas. Alright. So Brawl, huh? Brawl is trouble. Okay. Sounds good, Nicholas. Sounds good. Just make sure you add me. Let me actually. Yeah, Brawl is GG's. Let's see who goes first though, and if I can go first with a good hand. Yeah, they're going first with Brawl. Yikes. All right. Pact of Negation, and that's it. That's a mulligan. Yeah, we desperately needed that 44th land. Man. Alright. This is a keep for me, I think. Yeah. Okay, so Pact is usually terrible at the beginning of the game, and I might end up cutting all of my yeah. We need to get Mind Stone down. Okay, this is going to suck. It says instant and sorcery spells you cast cost one less to cast. So they can cast a 2 mana. Oh, no lands. Okay. No lands. Sure. Alright, I'm gonna try to dodge something here, like a Jwari or anything. This is easily counterable here. Unfortunately, we don't have 5 mana for Pact of Negation here. So maybe I should have waited. Now that I think of it, I think we definitely should have waited here. Okay. Yeah, this is going to make it much, much harder for us to play here. Yeah, they get to loot as well every time they counter a spell or ability. So Brawl is just a nightmare. Brawl is one of those commanders that would have a 100% win rate on the play, no matter what hand they get. They just need to cast Brawl, literally cast one counter spell, and go from there. Because all the rest, they can loot, they can counter, a lot of things, right? Alright. Let's see if they want to interact with this. Okay. Alright. No lands still. Yeah, they're running such a low count, but I'm happy I have Pact of Negation. This way we can actually resolve the Cody. Alright, they have to discard. They're thinking about what to discard here. They discarded the Magic Mirror, yeah. It sounds, not that great. Let's see. Let's see what they got here. Hopefully they tap out. So I can use the Pact at least. Counter target colorless spell. Really? Is it worth it to spend Pact of Negation? Yeah, I guess it's worth it to resolve the Cody. They might have another counter spell here. Alright, soon enough though, we're going to have enough mana. Yikes. Yeah, just a ton of counter spells. Yeah, I'm missing removal here desperately. Oh, yeah, they did a good job here because now we're forced to pay 5 mana next turn, so our next turn is dead. Okay, we got nothing. Yikes. Yeah, now the lands are coming on their end as well. The spark is bad here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. We have a red source. Do we have 3 blue? We only have 2 blue sources. That's pretty bad. Yeah, we only have 2 blue sources. We need a 3rd blue source, so let's look with Brainstorm. Hopefully we can find a 3rd blue source so that we can, yeah, we found plenty, which is pretty good. Sure. All right. Eventually they're gonna have to do something, right? They can't just attack with the 1/1 for 20 turns. It's gonna get out of hand. We're definitely gonna take an extra turn next turn unless they spend 2. Or unless they counter this galvanic iteration. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4. If they counter the galvanic iteration, yeah, they can possibly have 2 counter spells here. Dissipate. Yeah. They're gonna have all sorts of counter spells here. Even if we were to cast Time Warp, it's gonna get countered. For sure. Let's try it though. I mean, it's our best bet. Yeah, we can't pay 3. That's very unfortunate. Alright, so I guess the way for us to go about this is to just try to get everything countered. Alright. Sure. They'll probably not let this go through, right? Let's pay for it. Let's make them use 2 counter spells at least. I'm happy about that. Alright, so we kill Brawl. Okay. That's interesting. Now what? Nothing. Now we just pass. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, Brawl costs 4 mana now, which is pretty good for us, I guess. Alright, they attack me with this, that's fine. Sure. Okay, we kind of really need this to resolve, right? Do we go for the Cody again? Let's go for Cody. Cody's gonna cost 9 because they're going to counter it, right? Yeah. Alright, they draw on this card. They're down to 1 card in hand, potentially 2 cards with their next draw step. Wash away? Yeah, they're definitely keeping another counterspell in hand. A better counterspell. Oh, Nizal? Nizal is pretty good for me here. Alright. They draw a card. They exile Nizal. Nizal is their win con, I believe, here. So that's pretty good. We can combo off with this card alone here. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going for Approach the Second Sun. And where is it? Oh wow, we don't have it. So Approach is a sorcery. We need to find a way to get it again. Wait, did we actually cast? Where is my solve the equation? Solve the equation is an instant. Oh, it's a sorcery. Oh wow, okay. That's fine though. So I like this idea here. We can get Vanishing Verse as well. Why not? Let's have their Brawl cost a lot of mana so that they tap out for it every turn. It costs 6 mana, so they'll be left with 2 mana open. They're taking the draw. That's better for them. Man, drawing is not good for us. Okay. So we actually need an instant speed tutor. Salinity Vision would have been good. Compulsive Research, so they're tapping basically. Okay. We have to cast the approach here. Alright. Otherworldly Gaze is going to speed up the process of us finding approach of the second sun here. Looking good. That is not good. Okay. One more game after everyone else if you're still playing. Sounds good, Can of Chunky. Sounds good. Alright, so this is good for us here, I think. If they pass. No counter spells? Interesting. Oh, we couldn't put a stop in time here. So I think what we do here is just Otherworldly Gaze. Harmonize will keep on top. Then what we do here is just draw 2, create a treasure, get Harmonize. We can discard both of these, and then we're gonna Harmonize here to draw our approach. And I guess we go for a red here. Alright, so we just need the approach to resolve. Oh god, the old man and his birds bring back bad memories, man. Yeah, Auron's Epiphany is legal and historic, and alchemy. Inscription of Insight. Yeah, they're trying to draw cards here. That's fine. Yeah, Auron's Epiphany is fine, though. They need a bigger threat here. They can't just draw cards, right? He played the Hall. Yeah, they're passing. That's pretty bad for us. That's very bad for us. Alright, let's see if they have a counterspell. They probably do. They're trying to find counterspells. You took 4 turns in a row against me. Forgot how much I disliked Epiphany. Yeah, I took 3 turns and it was just... It was a lot, right? And even with 3 turns, like with this list, I wasn't able to find anything that's that can help, right? So I feel like they did all that just to find counterspells, right? I think they're running out of counterspells here. They definitely used a lot against me. So they still saw it coming. There's still plenty of counterspells here. They have approach. I mean, they know about approach, but I'm just trying to find a way here to deal with their counterspells or with their heavy hand. Of course, they're not investing on Brawl anymore. How come we can't cast that? This always seems like an issue. Return up to 1 target online permanent to its owner's hand, then exile. How come we can't cast it? It's 6 mana, is it not? So you can cast an 11 mana Cody, but not this. You and me, all of Standard players, friend. Yeah. Everyone that played Standard struggles against that card. Yeah, they do have something. There's no way I can cast approach of the second sun here. I don't know why I can't cast this. Is something holding it back? I still can't cast it. What could it be? Alright, let's go for approach of the second sun here. Disdainful stroke. Yeah, if they counter this, we're pretty much done for, right? If they counter the approach. We're paying. Nice, so we won the game? GG's. Wow. I guess that was the only way for me to... It's either I draw a discard spell. You can't because you don't have a legendary card in play, I think. Oh, you think so? I don't think it needs a legendary card, right? It just says legendary sorcery. Return up to one target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Exile Karn. Oh. GG. Yeah, you, I think you ran out of counter spells. I think my best strategy against you, since I exiled your win con, which was Nizal, was to just have you counter everything. And I think you took a lot of draws to try to find more counter spells. And you did, actually. I mean, you did counter. Cody was costing me 13 mana. Which is insane. Never resolved Cody once, but I knew that in order for me to win, I needed to resolve... approach of the second sun here, right? So we kind of need a tutor. Solve the equation. Didn't pull a win con. Nizal was sort of a win con, right? I mean, it's a top end that can be relatively hard to deal with if you have... That was a good game, bro. Yeah, that was definitely a good game. GG Scholar. The list is very straightforward, the Brawl list. All you need is counter spells. And you need a big win con. You need to stall as long as possible so you can resolve your win con. You need to draw cards too, which you do. And yeah. That was a decent game for sure. Alright, so who's playing next? Can of Chunky, you want to play? Or is it Nicholas? Forgot who's playing next. Alright, I'm gonna invite... You wanted to play Historic Brawl, didn't you? Sure. Okay. Oh yeah, you can. He needed some time. You can't cast legendary sorceries unless you control a legendary creature or legendary planeswalker. You can't cast legendary sorceries unless you control a legendary creature or legendary planeswalker? Really? So you can't cast legendary sorceries unless you control something that's legendary? That's very good to know. So I needed to have the Cody on the battlefield, basically, in order for me to cast a legendary sorcery. Interesting. Well, thank you for looking it up. I was definitely baffled on why I couldn't cast it. Alright, so Can of Chunky, I'll play you after Nicholas. Nicholas, add me. Because Nicholas I haven't played with yet, alright? I found that out the hard way in a draft. Oh. That's my account tag or gaming tag. Just add it, Nicholas, so you can play a game real quick. Perfect. Okay. All right. So what do you want to play, Nicholas? You want to play? Yeah. What format? I think Nicholas is playing on mobile as well. I think so. Okay. Standard it is. All right. Standard. Hmm. And best of one because I don't have any sideboard. Sounds good. We're gonna be playing best of one. Okay. Let's play my mono blue list. Haven't played it in quite a bit. Had to edit it a lot due to the dwindling wild cards, but it looks like fun to play. Yeah, the Azusa deck is definitely fun to play, it seems like. Close YouTube to keep things fair. Sounds good, Nicholas. I appreciate that. I forgot if we were playing first. Not opening with a creature is game, right? Not opening with a creature is how you lose with this list. You needed to act. You need to always mulligan for a creature. I did, but it's a 4-mana creature, not the one I was looking for. Okay, that's pretty good. I've seen the Kraken a lot on ladder lately. That 4-mana Kraken. Maybe with like fight rigging decks. Man, still not drawing a creature. That's really bad. Okay. Alright, so I think the only creatures I have in this list are Delver, Kraken, and the Factory. Man, even if I draw the Stitcher, right? It's okay. Let me just draw something here. Okay. Yeah, turn 3 Kraken has rolled me a few times. Yeah, turn 3 Kraken sounds very unfortunate. Yeah, we're flooding. Alright, we're gonna try to do something with these zombies then instead. This is definitely hit or miss, but very unlucky that we didn't draw a creature all this time as well. Adeline cannot survive. Alright. We're probably gonna block it with this. Yeah. I mean, having the zombie is it you know, it can't block, so might as well just attack with it. Scare them a bit. Because they've seen Startle, right? So they might think we can actually kill their creatures. Wow. Alright, I kind of needed the Fading Hope so I can like search for something, but doesn't look like it's happening anytime soon here. Oh man, the flood is just really bad. Yeah, I think we lost this game. It's fine. I think that's the only way, right? But they still have Catilda, which can chump, yeah. So we can't really race them with the Hall. Oh man, another one? They're not even like significant creatures to protect. Oh yeah, that's game. Alright. Let's move on. That's game for sure. It is what it is. Not my day. It's fine. It is fine. Let's see. Let me look. I forgot how many lands I ran in this in that list. And it's just like so like hit or miss with these with this client, right? Like you can't actually make something that like mathematically is sound, but the client just shuts it off. Where was the list? Can't be this old. Am I missing something? Good game, Nicholas. Very, very good game. You got me. Yeah, I'm running 9 creatures and 24 lands, yeah. Kept drawing into lands, couldn't find a Delver or a Puppet Stitcher at all, actually. Sigarda was quite the top deck, man. Got lucky for sure. Oh no, like even without Sigarda, I think you had me, right? Like you finished me. I couldn't race you with the Hall fast enough because of the Tameo safekeeping, right? But it's pretty good so far. Very, very good. Selesnya creatures or humans, very good. Alright, so who else is playing? I got like 2 more games in me for today's stream. It's going to be a significantly short stream. 1 or 2 games. 1 or 2 games. Because I still have like videos to edit and stuff like that, so I'm running out of time. Okay. Alright. Oh, whoops. So you're playing Brawl, right? It's Selesnya Splash of Red for some Helena and Elena. Oh, nice. Nice. I love Helena and Elena. I'm trying to rank with it these days. That's pretty good. What's your removal? I'd love to know. Brawl, yeah, okay. The deck seems decent though, like a decent 1 drop, decent 2 drop. You can easily ramp with ramp into Sigarda or something. Don't know how the Ranger class really help the deck besides being a good card. Like synergy wise, I don't know how it helps the deck because it's non-human, right? But nonetheless, I think you've got something solid here. Fateful Absence and a couple of Play with Fires. Okay, nice. Fateful Absence pretty much deals with planeswalkers and like big creatures, and Play with Fire can either wasn't wasn't in my list. Okay, so should we try again? It's okay, Can of Chunky. We can try again. Are you playing on PC, Nicholas, or mobile? Okay, nice. Yeah, I'm thinking about removing the Ranger class, trying to make the deck rotation proof. Yeah. Do you like that style of deck? Like the um like humans or aggro lists in general? Oh yikes, that's disgusting. Alright, yeah, my draw is awful at the moment. Not my lucky day at all. I think I'm running 42 lands with Nicole Bolas here. Okay. Yeah, almost all my decks are aggro. I've tried to build some mid-range decks, but I can't really get the hang of it. Mid-range can be a variety of things. It can be... Oh, hello, MTG Goat. Nice to have you here. It's not my day today. It really isn't my day today. Funny enough, because on younger days, I was quite the mid-range control player. Also, what switched you to aggro? I think we're way behind anyway here. Good game. Can't play the game like that. Just didn't draw a single land. Unfortunate. We can queue up again if you want, Can of Chunky, because you didn't show off your list that well, and I mean, I just bricked, right? So if you like, we can just queue up again. There wasn't even a matchup to begin with. I can't do anything with 2 lands only. I think that the creatures nowadays are a lot stronger than back then. Oh, for sure. It's always been a creature meta. Always. And it always will be. Because aggro usually wins the most games. Aggro is the best play style of Magic. The best. If you want to win, you play aggro. If you want to have fun, you can play mid-range and control. And if you want to really have fun, you play combo decks. Like janky stuff, right? So, Can of Chunky, you want to play again? think it's gonna be. We can try again, or if someone else wants to try. Are you playing viewers? Yeah, MTG Goat. I'm playing viewers. We're playing a multitude of formats. And also the starter decks on Arena are all geared towards aggro, so that was my starting point in the app. Yeah. Best of one will always be an aggro format. I think if you want to farm aggro, you need a mid-range list, not even control, because control is hit or miss against aggro, right? It's either you draw good against aggro, and you can actually wipe the board, recover, draw cards, and do stuff, like control stuff. But if you don't draw good, which is very likely in control, then you just lose almost 90% of the aggro matchups. But if you're playing mid-range and creature-heavy mid-range, you can almost always farm aggro. But if you're playing a relatively slow mid-range that has a lot of removal, then you'll just get farmed by aggro. All you need for aggro is literally protection, some card advantage, and just a ton of creatures. You don't even need removal. You need like 4 pieces of removal, or 6 max, in an aggro deck. Just to remove a big creature so you can get in for damage. That's all you need. So alright, Can of Chunky. I think we're playing MTG Goat. Do you want to play? I have my gamer tag pinned in the comments section, so just add me on the game and we can play a game real quick. I'm also playing. What type of formats are you playing? I'm playing Historic, Brawl, Explorer, and Standard. We can play whichever one of these 3. Even if you want to play Historic, we can play Historic. I don't mind. Alright, let me play Can of Chunky real quick since our game got messed up, and I'll play you after. Just make sure you add me, MTG Goat, and we can play together. I've been playing the Esper deck with Dying to Serve that you played the other day, and I'm having quite a good time with it, I gotta say. Yeah, that was a fun list. That's usually a list that you have fun with. You don't, it can be competitive, but you gotta draw good. You have to draw good. Okay. That deck is fun, because you never see anyone play that card. Let's be friends. Okay. Alright, so whenever you attack, double target creature's power until end of turn. Alright, Maestro's Theater is good with Brainstorm so that we can shuffle our deck, right? We have a ton of black in hand, so we can easily get Nicole Bolas out. Alright, so they're gonna have Mr. Orfeo next turn, so we need to hold up Wash Away, I guess. Alright, let's play Valky here. See what kind of hand they're playing with. Infuriate, Rampage, Trample. 2 target creatures getting trample. Oh, yikes. Halana and Elena. All right, so they're going for like a sort of a combo list with Mr. Orfeo here, right? I'm happy we made the Valky play this turn. At least it gives us some insight of what's to come, right? This deck is sweet. Good choice. Which one? The Mr. Orfeo? I think it's a pretty fun deck as well. Because it doubles creature's power, and then there are other spells, you know, they give +4 and then trample, so they can get in for a lot of damage anyway. I think we take this anyway here. Our hand is dead though. It really is super slow. Oh man, that's a terrible draw. Alright, our best bet here is to just flip the Valky. The Nicole Bolas list? Yeah, it's a pretty sweet list. It's my favorite card of all time, so... What type of editing software do you use for your thumbnails? I use Canva. It's canva.com, so it's a website. All right. Let's get the Nicole Bolas down. Oh, you're very welcome. Canva.com. A lot of content creators use it. A lot. It's so good and it's so user friendly. Alright, so we kill the Rimrock Knight. Oh, yikes. Alright. Goldspan Dragon. They have a way to give it trample as well. So do we block with the Helana and Elena? They're gonna... They have the mana. Yeah, Goldspan is literally a nightmare for us here. And these are all instants. And they give trample? Wow. Alright, that's fine. Decline. We're gonna keep the Nicole Bolas in the graveyard. I'm gonna go ahead for solve the equation here to find an answer for the Nicole Bolas, right? We need a 2-mana answer. Okay. Gonna play this tapped. Now I'm gonna pass. I'm not attacking with Helana and Elena. Let's keep the Helana and Elena hostage. We're gonna play the Eldest Reborn. They need to cast a creature though, so okay. We're still in a very scary spot here. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna go for blue here, I think. So it's either we go for Eldest Reborn, which is not good for us because they sacrifice this. This next turn is gonna have 4 power. No, it's gonna have 6, then 12, then possibly it's gonna have 7 power, right? Oh yikes! They can finish us off next turn, huh? So I have to cast the Scarab God. Also, is it fine if I live stream our game? Yeah. You can live stream our game, sure. We have to go for the creature here and double block. That's our best bet. Make this big. Try to make something happen out of this. I'm not going to attack with the Scarab God. I'm just going to pass. Our best bet is to... because they can kill us next turn, right? I'm keeping the Nicole Wallace in the graveyard because we can fetch it back with the Eldest Reborn, right? Must be blocked if able. Okay. That's interesting. Alright. So now is when they we see their combo going off, right? This is going to get so big, and it's going to have a trample as well. Okay. And then they're going to double its power. So they either use this or use the Infuriate here. Yeah, they go for the Infuriate. Oh, they can use both actually. Alright, so double the power is... yeah. And it must be blocked if able. So it's 20-20. 20 and 3. Oh man, I actually forgot about that. So yeah, we lose the game, right? It's 16 exactly, 16 damage exactly. Good game. That's pretty good. My hand sucked. Like, I mean, I drew my counter spell, everything, right? Oh, why didn't they play that? Hello? Opponent? Why didn't you play that, opponent? Alright, I'm gonna replay this and hold up the bind to secrecy. Okay, menace is kind of an issue. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they'll be left with 2. We have to double block anyway here, I think. They're deciding to pass. What if we conjure Goldspan Dragon? How good is that? Alright. Torch Breath should be good. Should be very decent here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They will be left with 2. Alright. No attacks. Let's get this down. Where is your stream at? Okay, so they can give this 3. It becomes a 10-10, right? Oh man, we should have done that last turn, bro. Like, okay. They might have another combat trick there. Alright, they're gonna get Helena and Elena back, which is a problem, for sure. Good game. They have a burn spell? Oh yeah. That does it. GG's. That's pretty good. Very, very good. I had to tutor for a spot removal through another card. I didn't actually find one, which is unfortunate. But yeah, it was very slow. Playing that's a perfect example for you guys. GG's kind of chunky. Perfect example. Creature decks beat mid range and control almost 90% of the time. 90%. Because even if they draw bad, they can just play creatures and attack with them. But if control and mid range draws bad, they have nothing to play for like 5 turns. So that's a very, very perfect example. Very nice deck, kind of chunky. That's such a fun deck. Just a fun meme deck. Yeah, you can actually kill with 1 turn if it works out great. GG's. So MTG Goat, are you ready? And which format would you like to play? That's going to be my last game. There's double strike in there too. Yeah, that's such a fun list. It looks really fun. Now I'm pretty sure you can make something happen with that list. Now, I mean, could we play historic? Yeah, we can play historic. I think I'm going to play you with an explorer list though, but it's okay. I don't mind. All right, I'm gonna send you a challenge. Okay. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a historic list at the moment, and they're all Yorion anyway, my historic lists. So they don't we can't I can't play a Yorion list in the challenge queue because it's restricted to only 60 cards while Yorion is 80. All right. Goblins. Yeah, that's game. Goblins on the play, best of one. GG's. Hmm. Okay. We kind of have to take Battle Cry Goblin, right? What's our follow-up gonna look like? It's not even good. I don't know. I have no idea. It's fairly budget friendly too, as far as historic brawl goes. Yeah, it looks like that as well, because there's a lot of commons and uncommons in there. Yeah, our hand is pretty terrible here. I mean, it is what it is. That's fine. Alright, let's have him sacrifice this anyway. They're left with only one goblin in hand, but they have battle cry goblin, which is a problem for us, right? And they can sacrifice to pay for it. At least we're getting rid of one thing, right? Yeah. And that's game. Build a collection of Brawl decks though. Yeah, Brawl decks are just so much fun. I'd advise everyone to invest in Brawl here. Brawl is just a lot of fun. Good game. Alright. I didn't know they were really going to play goblins, but nonetheless, it's game. Goblins on the play is just GG's against any deck, right? Very good game. Alright, so today has not been my day so far, but it's okay. It's one of these days. One day for you, one day against you, right? They need to bring two-headed giant to arena. Yeah, two-headed giant is like the 4-player historic brawl, or just 4-player brawl. Yeah, GG's MTG GOAT. That was something. Alright guys, so anyway, it's been a fun day nonetheless. Sweet goblin deck, MTG GOAT. Yeah, decent deck. Thank you guys for watching. That'll be it for me, unfortunately, for today. I still have some work to do. And with that being said, thank you guys for your continued support. GG's to everyone that I played with. Thank you guys for the games, for the time. I appreciate you guys. Also, check out all the links down in the description. Become a member if you like of the channel. We can start streaming every day once we reach 200 members. So keep it in mind. We're going to be having a lot of fun. I'm definitely not stopping the streams. We're going to be streaming every other day, I believe. Or at least every 2 days, maybe. We'll see, though. Yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much. Have a great night, great morning, great evening. GG's to everyone. And I'll see you guys later, okay? Thank you so much, Nicholas, Kyler, Can of Chunky, MTG GOAT, Christian, everybody today, right? Thank you guys. I'll see you guys later, okay? Bye.